cat Brenda owns.
These are the hairs covering Butterball Snowflake's body. There are a lot of them. In fact, it has been scientifically proven that cats have an infinite number of hairs covering their bodies.
No matter how much you brush or groom a cat, and no matter how much cat hair you remove in the brushing or grooming process, there will always be more hair.
Always. Unlike human hair, cat hair is actually a sentient biological entity capable of independent thought when separated from its original host. By fixing itself to the clothing of a carrier, cat hair can travel long distances and spread across the globe.
Cat hair has existed since the beginning of time and will be here long after cockroaches have become extinct. It is the secret driving force behind business and politics and is plotting the downfall of humanity even as we speak.
But this is not the story of those particular cat hairs.
This is the story of Butterball Snowflake's cat hairs, and they have no such aspirations.
At least for now.
One day, Brenda realized that Butterball Snowflake tended to shed.
A lot.
So she brushed Butterball Snowflake.
A lot.
Before long, Brenda realized that she was surrounded by large clumps of cat hair. This was mildly disturbing. The clumps almost seemed to be moving.
She told herself that, of course, cat hair will move in the slightest breeze. She continued brushing. And out of the corners of her eyes, she watched the clumps of cat hair move.
Although not generally prone to have an overactive imagination, Brenda couldn't stop certain images from tracing through her head. Images of fur clumps sprouting teeth and attacking her.
Or forming a giant solid mass and blocking her exit from the room.
Creating a vast and infinite army of hairs to take over a world which Brenda didn't realize was already being taken over by cat hair anyway.
The more Brenda brushed, the more cat hair there was, and the more frightened Brenda became. The more frightened Brenda became, the more intently she focused on her cat and ignored what was going on around her. And as she brushed, the more cat hair in the room grew and grew. And this being cat hair, most of it did what it always does. It attached itself to the clothing of the nearest human.
And so it came to be that when she was finished, Brenda was completely covered in cat hair. A lot of cat hair.
No. More than that.
More.
More.
This is going to take all day, isn't it? Never mind. We can pretend like that's enough. You can stop there. In fact, Brenda was covered by so much cat hair that she collapsed under its weight.
And died.
What? Well, not really. It's much too early in the play to be killing off a main character, but it certainly sounds dramatic, doesn't it?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Brenda slowly dragged herself to her feet, straining against the crushing weight of the cat hair covering her body.
Butterball Snowflake, how do you live like this?
Had Brenda been able to speak cat, she would have understood this to mean,
Lady, I got news for you. There's more cat hair on you than there's ever been on me.
But, sadly, unlike a mighty and omniscient narrator, Brenda was unable to interpret her cat's words. If she had, she might have grasped the simple implication behind them.
That she looks like a Wookiee?
That she had brushed more hair off her cat than had ever been there in the first place.
That's not an implication. That's obvious.
Not to her.
Yeah, well, I rub against her leg to mark her with my scent, and she thinks it's the cutest thing in the world. She's not real bright.
although it's natural for an omniscient narrator to make such painfully true observations about a lowly character such as Brenda, I would have expected you to be nicer.
What? She can't understand what I'm saying?
What'd he say?
Stop talking to us, we're narrators.
You're talking to Butterball Snowflake. Yes, but he's a cat. What difference does that make?
If I have to explain it to you, you wouldn't understand. Granted, she's far from perfect.
She's a couple stormtroopers short of a fully staffed Death Star, if that's what you mean.
What's with all the Star Wars references? You're a cat.
What do you think I'll do with my time while she's at work? I need to watch something, and daytime TV hurts my brain.
She feeds you, she cleans your litter box every day.
And I don't even pay rent. Like I said, she's not real bright.
I can't argue with you on that, but listen, if you don't mind, can we get back to what we're actually supposed to be doing here?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Brenda, can you come back over here, please?
Are you done talking about me?
Quiet down.
I don't know what you said, Kat, but I'll bet you're a little ignorant. You know that? You... Aw, you're just the sweetest little kitty kids, aren't you?
Under the staggering weight of cat hair, Brenda desperately tried to think of some means to free herself from her soft, fluffy burden of doom.
She could just change clothes.
Not on stage. There might be young people in the audience. And then, like a bolt from the heavens, an idea began to slowly form in her peaceful mind. Hey!
Bolts aren't slow.
Who's the narrator here? Are you the narrator?
The lint roller. Even with its 10 free bonus sheets, was overcome by the cat hair's sheer numbers.
Until finally she succumbed and died.
Told you.
Where do you think you're going? It may have been too much for the lint roller to handle, but you're still stuck to her.
Although the lint roller's sacrifice was not completely in vain, enough of the vexatious weight had peeled away from Brenna so that she could move around more freely. So, she considered her options. Firstly, she decided to have a snack. She was very hungry from her ordeal.